3, 2, 1, go.
Right on. We're on live. What's up, Chris?
Not much. This is our very first episode of Hardly Adults.
Yep. And basically this first one's going to be mostly just introduction since nobody knows anything about us. So
we want to let you guys know who we are, what this show is going to be about, and how to get a hold of us, and what you can do to be a part of the show in the future.
Hardly Adults, yeah.
We are Hardly Adults, Hardly Adulting.
And pretty much Hardly Adults, you know, we can't even stay on topic necessarily.
We're going to
go
cover
on a lot of tangents.
A lot of topics, and we are going to get off topic so much. But that's
I'm
okay.
terrible about it. I probably have ADD, but or ADHD.
Don't we all, though, really?
I think probably. Okay.
Like, to an extent, these days, doesn't everybody have some form of ADD or autism or ADHD or depression or anxiety or schizophrenia?
That's why we all have to take all these medications and stuff.
Bipolar.
Alcohol is just a self-medication. How many people do you know that drink? Everybody.
It's delicious. Self-medicating.
We're going to have to do some episodes where we're just sipping whiskey and...
Dude! That's a great idea.
Oh, that'd be fun. That'd be an enjoyable episode. We should have done that for the first one.
Really. We really should. I mean, I do have whiskey.
Ooh.
But it is fucking cold out here. And
I know.
Because we literally spent the last 2 days building this sound studio booth. I mean... We went all out. We got microphones. We built the desk from scratch. We got the foam panels for, the acoustics, and we got the audio editing programs. I mean, we decided that if we were going to do this, we were going to do it right, and we were going to go all out.
And we did it so fast. I was super surprised at how quick this all went.
Mike had to start bringing in trigonometry and building the fucking desk. So Katoa, bitches.
We were just working on that in school. I'm glad I remembered that all from high school.
I didn't remember fucking shit for trigonometry. He started going over this, and I'm like, fuck.
What was that again? SOH.
So Mike and I, we are both apprentice electricians here in Montana. And because we're in Montana, in western Montana right now, it is fucking cold. It's down in the teens today. But, I mean, I don't mind it. I love the cold. Mike here, he's a pussy. He can't handle it.
Dick. I know. It is true, though. I mean, I can't handle this cold weather. It's brutal on me. I don't know. It's because I'm low body fat, man.
Yeah, Mike's a skinny fucker.
Health and fitness is going to be a big portion of this, actually, You just started keto.
I did just start keto.
How you feeling?
2 weeks ago now.
Yeah?
2 weeks, and I feel amazing. The first day, I didn't really notice anything. Then, day 2, 3, 4, 5, I felt like dog shit, dude. It was bad. Like, I did not want to move. But then it was like a light, or a switch was flipped. And, I mean, I felt like just a million times better. I have so much energy. And plus, I can eat, all the meat and cheese I want, and
which is basically your diet anyway.
Which is totally my diet anyway. Hold up, because I
love
pasta. Oh my god, pasta and potatoes, dude. Like, those are straight up.
There's ways to do it though.
Oh, there's no ways to do potatoes.
I know, that's a sad thing. That is true.
And people are like, you can do radishes or you can do turnips. I'm like, you're fucking high, because I've done that, and that is not a potato. If you call it a potato, I will call it bullshit.
I will, though. One of these days, I'll whoop up some mashed cauliflower. Okay. It actually is so badass. If you added all the butter and all that shit to it.
I'm going to be so mad if you hype this up and it ends up being disgusting. I'm going to be so upset.
I promise you. I had a buddy who was trying to do keto, and he was saying, you can't do desserts on keto. They don't taste the same. And then he tried your cookies the other day. He's like, oh my God.
Did Pat like those?
Oh, he loved them. And he even let his buddy try them. Who his buddy does like a lot of gluten-free desserts anyway and stuff. But he uses sugar. He said that it was incredible that using the erythritol was able to mimic the flavor of sugar.
Oh, dude, Jenny made some bomb-ass keto cookies. And just last night, she made keto bread. Oh. And it was really good. It kind of almost tasted, I mean, it had a little bit of an eggy taste to it, but I mean, Mike pointed out that it would make really good French toast, and I could totally see that. And I'm going to have to do that.
Oh, that sounds good.
Without getting too into keto, because that's probably a whole episode just in itself.
Multiple episodes, really. I mean, there's so much to it.
We really want this podcast to involve everybody who listens or who wants to listen or be a part of it. We have an email address. I want you to email us. It is hardlyadultspodcast@gmail.com. And also through our Facebook page, if you message us, and eventually we want to be able to have like people call in through Skype or Google phone or whatever it's I forget what it's called, but
that'll be a good one.
Yeah, we want people to be able to call in and be part of it, and we want you to bring a topic. Like we want you to start a topic and talk about it on air if it's something you're passionate about. Like clearly Mike here, he's passionate about keto. I'm passionate about sports and politics, and everybody has their passions and their things that they're really knowledgeable about. So we want you to bring those to the show.
We're gonna have discussions about it. I mean, we'll question you, you question us. One of the things is if you notice that maybe our statistics, you think there's some statistics that are off or something, bring it up to us. Give us the statistics that you have found and feel are more accurate or whatnot. And we'll make sure to include those in the show.
Definitely. But here's the thing. If you're going to come at us and tell us we're wrong, you better be prepared with your facts and statistics or whatever it is to back up what you're saying. If you just come at us like a snowflake or just straight up triggered little bitch and you're wrong and because I'm offended, I don't give a fuck because... that just annoys me.
And we're going to troll you because we're hardly adults.
Oh, I will troll you so hard if you come at me like a little bitch. Or if you come at me and say you're offended. If you come at me and be like, you shouldn't talk about this, it's offensive to somebody. Oh, I will relentlessly troll you for probably the rest of your life.
Well, I mean, that's the fact about being offended is...
It is a personal choice.
It's a personal choice, number one. Number two, when you limit yourself from one topic of conversation because somebody gets offended, then what's to keep you from being, having to censor yourself on almost every other topic of discussion?
Yep, exactly. With our show, nothing is going to be off topic. We will talk about everything from the most offensive topics to the most, I don't want to say mundane, but, socially acceptable topics.
Yeah.
You want to talk about, drugs, or you want to talk about your favorite TV show. I don't really give a fuck, but
we've
bring
all
it.
Lived life, so we all are involved in these things, and we want to make sure that it's something that everybody is a part of.
Yep, exactly. So again, bring us your topics, bring us your content, and we'll steal it from you.
Yeah, I like it.
So email the show at hardlyadultspodcast@gmail.com or message us on Facebook. We are also going to get a YouTube stream going. And eventually we're going to get some camera set up so you guys can actually watch us, and we're going to do some live streams as well that aren't going to be...
And then you'll know I'm not lying about being skinny.
That's true. That's true. Mike is a skinny fucker. But, I want, we're going to do some just regular recorded episodes of the podcast, but then we're going to do some live stream ones that we can have people actually be part of, like several people, like message us at once, like while we're going, and see.
We're also going to do guest stars and stuff.
See how crazy we can get. And we're going to, I like Mike's idea, have some whiskey. Mm-hmm. Mike will probably get stoned. Who knows?
You already know that. You're lucky I'm not stoned for this one in particular. Right? This is the first one, so I didn't get high, but, I probably will in very shortly.
Anyway, again, I'm going to say that email 1,000 times, but it is hardlyadultspodcast@gmail.com. So I'm going to say that that's good for our first intro. Our future episodes are going to be a lot longer. This is just you to get to know us and spread it around. So again, this is Chris, a.k.a. Lime Tiger.
Mike, or Keto Mike.
Keto Mike. Later, bro.
Peace.